And we're finally seeing real traction. XRPL is supporting real-world applications ranging from payments to yield generation, all decentralized and at scale.
About to announce the successful completion of all XRP Ledger stress tests. These rigorous validations confirm that the XRP Ledger can seamlessly handle transaction volumes exceeding 654 trillion frickin' dollars. Taking a look at some tokenized real estate fundamentals that have just recently dropped on the XRP Ledger. We have from May 29th, 2025, directly from Ripple, them stating, real estate is one of the most valuable and foundational asset classes in the global economy. For individuals, families, and institutions alike, property ownership represents stability, income, and opportunity. Yet despite its significance, real estate still remains a complex and often fragmented market, constrained by outdated processes, jurisdictional silos, and inefficiencies that limit access and innovation. And that is all changing now for the first time ever. And some of these solutions are being built out in a regulatory compliant manner on the XRPL. So today it says Ripple is proud to support groundbreaking pilots, because again, keep in mind, these are not solidified yet. These are just pilots, but it just goes to show ongoing developments, such as the Dubai Land Department's DLD real estate tokenization project, a collaboration with the Dubai Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority, or VARA, and the Dubai Future Foundation, or DFF. Together, this initiative aims to set a global standard for on-chain real estate by directly linking title deeds to blockchain-based representations of ownership. This isn't just a local milestone, it is a bold move toward a global future of programmable, transparent property markets. In a nutshell, this opens the door for fractional ownership, ladies and gentlemen, directly through our mobile devices, right? Where we can download an application, whatever jurisdiction these applications are available in, to invest in real estate projects, and apartment complexes, and maybe even complex organizational buildings that we otherwise would have never been able to invest in for minimum amounts of money. Okay. It says here, we work across all three pillars to ensure successful tokenization outcomes. The XRPL enables native token issuance, offers built-in decentralized exchanges, and is evolving to support stablecoin functionality through RLUSD, lending protocols, and programmable escrows. So just taking a look at some of the recent announcements and developments on the XRPL surrounding tokenized real estate, we have Realfi. All right, Realfi, again, another, it seems like a new platform being built out. You can see here they just joined recently, May 2025. They already have 8,605 followers. But just taking a look at their platform, real estate payments unified by blockchain, from rent to real estate, pay the world with one currency built on the XRP ledger, right? You can rent real estate, real tokenization of properties, tokenization of real estate. Then they offer this real token, okay, that mentions the XRP token, mentions the real token, gives you a couple of their statistics. And there's a couple of different clickable things that you can go and check out just to read a little bit more about this platform. Going back to their X and looking at some things that they just announced, it says here, institutional discussions are now underway regarding the tokenization of the $654 trillion global real estate market on the XRP ledger. That is huge, because again, even if we were to capture $50 trillion of this money, like fuck 100 trillion plus, let's just go like lowball it. You know what? Let's lowball it even more. $4 trillion. Okay. The last bit of this number, 4 trillion on the XRP ledger. Come on, y'all. A lot of us in this community, no hype, no gimmicks here. I'm just reading fundamentals to you guys, are going to become multimillionaires. All right. Not saying this is going to happen overnight. It is 110% going to take some time. Maybe over the coming years, could we see this capital flood into the XRPL? In my personal opinion, yes. And these are examples of how this is all taking place right now in real time. So it says the launch of the real token has demonstrated support and proven that the XRP ledger is fully equipped to handle the anticipated institutional volume backed by Realfi's full capacity tokenization framework. The real token pre-sale will run for a limited period of only 10 days, so it is still available right now. Upon completion, Real will be listed on public crypto markets with onboarding conversations already in progress. You can get the real token here at this website. I'm not promoting it, and I'm personally not getting any of it. I'm just showing you guys some of the fundamentals. All right. If we continue, Here is the team behind Real, and it says here, as we approach the launch of the RealFi ecosystem and the unlocking of the $654 trillion global real estate market on the XRP ledger, we are proud to announce the successful completion of all XRP ledger stress tests. These rigorous validations confirm that the XRP ledger can seamlessly handle transaction volumes exceeding 654 trillion freaking dollars. That is a huge statement. I mean, when I read this, I was like, okay, I got to bring it to y'all's attention. Again, just something interesting to pay attention to, considering these ongoing developments right now for the first time being announced. It says this milestone underscores the exceptional scale, efficiency, and reliability of the tech that forms the foundation of the RealFi ecosystem, paving the way for a transformative shift in real estate finance. Additionally, our team is proud to have talked and met with Ripple and the team during the development of RealFi over the last 2 years to discuss the XRP ledger's technical capabilities. So it says that they met with Ripple, which I think is cool. These valuable discussions provide deeper insights into the XRP ledger and reinforce how RealFi is innovatively building on this powerful technology. Stay tuned for more updates. All right. So again, a work in progress. It is not launched yet. They're just testing, they're stress testing, they're getting ready. So something that we need to keep our eye on. XRPL Commons, moving over to another real estate development built out on the XRPL, recently announced 2 weeks ago, an exciting milestone for real estate tokenization in Dubai. The Dubai government has issued digital assets directly on the XRPL blockchain through a local issuer, cutting transaction fees by 50%. This enables secure on-chain ownership and demonstrates the XRPL's ability to support efficient, transparent, and cost-effective government asset issuance. So this is now the second test on the XRPL that proves efficiency, transparency, and cost-effectiveness. It stands as a compelling real-world use case of the XRPL tech in the public sector, showcasing how blockchain can streamline processes and reduce costs for institutional individuals alike. And then it has this link down here from Dr. I'm not going to butcher this gentleman's name, but clicking on this link, it takes you then to this LinkedIn profile, and it says, exciting news. This is from 3 weeks ago. Tokenization is a reality in Dubai real estate markets. Dubai's first title tokenized property is out. Register your interest and be one of the first investors to buy a piece of Dubai. Massive, right? I mean, if I lived in Dubai, I would already have this application downloaded on my phone. With less than 2,000 DHS, you will be able, I'm assuming the Dubai native fiat currency, you will be able to buy a fraction of Dubai real estate markets. In phase one, so this is still in test phases, in phase one, this is only open for Emirates ID holders or residents of the UAE as a part of the Dubai Land Department pilot project with Pripco and Control Alt. Blockchain for the pilot tokenization project is being built out on the XRP ledger. So if we come over here, here's the announcement from Pripco and Control Alt. It says, another remarkable milestone for real estate tokenization in Dubai. And this was announced 16 hours ago, so this is fresh. The second property in Dubai in the Land Department's real estate tokenization project sold out in just 2 minutes. 149 investors from 35 nationalists took part, with an average investment of around AED $10,000, a clear demonstration of the market's appetite for on-chain fractional property investment. Exactly like I said, for the first time ever, individuals with small amounts of money, it says the average investment size was only 10,000 AED, were able to buy a fractional piece of Dubai real estate. This is huge. All 149 investors from 35 different nationalities participated in this. Groundbreaking stuff here, and this was just recently announced. So taking a look over at the Pripco Mint platform, it literally looks hand in hand like Lofty, built out on Algorand. This, however, is built out on the XRPL and is licensed and regulated. So yet again, you're going to have those yappers on the internet that are like, oh, DeFi not regulated. Well, in your jurisdiction, it might not be, but in other jurisdictions, it is. So if you live in Dubai right now, you can participate in regulated DeFi directly built out on the XRPL. Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority stamp of approval right there on their website. And it says individuals can earn anywhere between 8 to 12% net ROI, which I think is cool. Enter the future of real estate. They have a couple of different properties that you can click around on right now, which I'm assuming are just test properties. It says a 2-bedroom apartment. And then here it says a 1-bedroom apartment in Kensington Waters by Ellington. And right now it says the gross yield is 8%. And right here it says 7% gross yield, and with a projected, so you also get the ROI, so you also get the capital appreciation if the real estate value goes up as well. And right now that's projected at 14% on this one and 15% ROI on that one. Right down here, it literally gives you steps. You buy, you earn, and you can sell right there directly in your mobile application. So it literally strips out all the complex user interfaces that we've previously experienced in DeFi over the past couple of years, and puts it not only built out on the XRPL, but in an application for people to easily use and access in a 3-step process. I mean, it can't get any more mass adoption vibes than that, right? I mean, 1, 2, 3. Like my grandma could come on here and be like, oh, step 1, buy. Oh, step 2, earn. Oh, I want to sell it today. Oh, boom, sell right there in my application. Okay. That's massive in my personal opinion. Last but not least, to just kind of wind this down, I didn't thoroughly go over or open up any documents from Doppler Finance. That was an announcement that was launched earlier this year. Or maybe it was the end of last year, November, December. I don't really quite remember. Long story short, users can deposit XRP and they can earn and generate yield. This is not available to us in the United States, so I haven't messed around with this platform, but yet again, another DeFi primitive being built out and incorporated on the XRPL. Some other major announcements that just recently took place. We have tokenized treasuries going live on the XRPL. Ondo Finance's OUSG unlocking institutional access with seamless mint and redemptions via Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin. That was just announced yesterday, June 11, 2025. And then we also had a major announcement from Circle where USDC is also now live on the XRPL. And what I really liked right down here is one of the things that it unlocks is it says DeFi liquidity provisioning. USDC can now be used by market makers to bootstrap liquidity for token pairs and FX flows. So this again just opens the door for more DeFi primitives allowed to be built out on the XRPL for seamless user interface and ease of access. And then last but not least, it says here, USDC is a trusted digital dollar powering innovation in payments, DeFi, and global finance. With the addition of the XRPL, USDC is now supported natively on 22 different blockchains. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up for today's thorough breakdown, showing you guys some of the DeFi developments that are taking place on the XRPL right now. Maybe I missed a couple, maybe I didn't, maybe I nailed them all on the head. Either way, we're seeing strong developments in the DeFi ecosystem on the XRPL, and it would behoove us as XRP holders and enthusiasts in this asset long term to pay attention to these developments. When they become available, possibly consider testing a few of them out, making sure that we're familiar with the user interface and how to actually navigate and successfully use the platform. So that way we're not just winging things. I will continue to keep you guys updated on each of these platforms. It's going to be a lot to track over the next consecutive couple of months/years. However, we're in the prime community to do so. We're going to continue to pay attention to these things moving forward. And I'm looking forward to, start to get our digital assets, especially like XRP, working for us, considering some of these ongoing things taking place right now. So that is my spiel for today. If you guys are watching this as a recording, I don't know if I'm going to upload this to YouTube yet, but smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you guys are just CYPRX members, I'm going to leave the floor open right now for questions. If you guys have anything, that's my spiel for today. I'll wrap it up there. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right.